Well, hello everyone at the Be Awesome Network. I'm so excited today because I have Christopher Blackwell with me, and we were just chatting about all that he has to offer and some really neat stuff that we're going to talk about today. So, Christopher, how are you today?
I'm amazing. It's nice and early and very warm here in Brisbane, Australia. And yeah, nice to connect with you for the first time. So I'm excited about being here.
Well, we're excited to have you because at the Be Awesome Network, we talk about we try to give people opportunities to find their inner voice, to start to feel awesome, to feel inspired or to inspire other people. And we're all about being the best versions of ourselves that we can be. So I'm
Love it.
excited for this conversation. So why don't you tell us exactly what you do, and then we'll kind of get into the details and nitty gritty.
Sure. So essentially, I've been working with sound and frequency for 20, 25 years. From a young age, I tuned into energy fields, and we'll go into that later. And what I do is I bring through something that I call the abundance code. So I bring through specific codes or frequencies. It's almost like sacred geometry that helps people shift energy fast and come into alignment. And I work primarily with businesses, people that want to connect to their passion, let the money in, let the aligned clients in. I'm all about people who, like you, to get their voice, find their voice, and connect to their people, and actually let things in, be able to receive.
Well, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, I love it.
How did you get into this, Christopher?
um, the very first point I couldn't tell you, but I know around the age of 16 or 17, I became aware of the energy fields of people, and I didn't know the word energy fields back then. You don't know that when you're that age, really. But I would tune into people before I would meet them, and I would feel the tone, almost the sound of their energy field. And so it started like that. And then over the years, I got into music. Then I got guided to see different spiritual teachers in India and Bali, and got into chanting a lot, and it just sort of woke up this fire in me, and woke up what I would call presence. It's like the inner hum of being, or Eckhart Tolle would say the inner body. So it's waking people up to that and connecting to that in my own experience, and then in turn helping people connect to that presence. Yeah.
Wow. So do you it's probably a natural gift for you, but do you find
Yeah.
it hard to, I mean, maybe not now because you've done it for
Yeah.
so long, but is it hard to teach someone to do that?
Um, I think if people are open, it's easy. If people come with a closed mind, like anything, you can have the best product, the best this, the best whatever. But if people are closed, if people are open and they have a little bit of awareness of who they are, or they're open to, then in terms of teaching presence, yeah, you can get people to connect to that. And even if they connect to it 3, 5, 10%, in all cases, some people maybe they're not ready, and then a month's time they'll connect to it. It's different for each person, but it's especially with sound, people start to feel their body. That's what I find. Like with music, people start to feel and connect. So it's a way in, as meditation is, being in nature and so many other portals. But sound is very, very fast. Yeah, yeah,
Oh, okay. So I've had some experience with a sound bath, which is probably in that same vein, but can you maybe explain to people what exactly it's like to work with you, and what is your process and all of that?
yeah. It's funny. The process has become so intuitive that then I have to collect it all and go, oh yeah, what's my process? Yeah. um, so as we mentioned in the call, I use vocal sound, so with my voice, and I use a lot of clearing techniques. So what I do is I pick up the belief systems that are sitting in someone's energy field, and I help them to dissolve them, and I help them to step into a new reality. And the sound also helps to dissolve that dense energy. So it's like, I've trained in, lots of different things, a thing called magnetic mind, access consciousness. I've done the work of Byron Katie, clearing belief systems. So Joe Dispenza, so a whole range of different modalities, but it's become very much an intuitive process that I call the abundance codes that kind of comes through, and it really is just quickly as I can bringing people into a state of relief. So the first thing people want is relief if they're feeling really down. And then once they're in a state of relief, then there's a state of relaxation. Then they start getting ideas, and then the funnel starts opening. And then all of a sudden, someone calls them out of the blue and says, "I've got a job for you," or the money flows in because you're releasing the resistance. So that's what I do with. But you said keep talking if I freeze. Keep talking now. I've lost your
I'm
voice.
sorry.
Oh, there we go. You're
Yes,
back. You're back.
thank you so much. I'm glad we talked about that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
where were we?
So you asked me what my process is, and I
Yeah.
just shared a little bit about the sound. And at some point during this, I can do a little mini activation for people.
Yeah.
But that's it in essence. It's bringing through sound, energy clearing. I'm working with the field, and I guess I work with different what you might call star systems or light beings that work through as well. I don't too much worry about who they are as long because I know if the energy feels good that it's working. It does feel like it's often Pleiadian, Arcturian, Osirian, those classic ones, but it feels like they come down through with the sound and with the codes. But I don't get too fussed on what exactly is happening because I know if it feels good and it brings people into alignment, then that's where the power is. Yeah,
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 I love that. I love
yeah.
that. Well, I'm happy for you to do a little demonstration if you'd like to do that. I'm just
Sure,
gonna give it to you and let you take it away.
sure. Well, I'll do a little because I do the abundance codes. We'll do a little activation on abundance and see where it goes. I don't know what's going to happen yet, so let's see. Okay, so if you can close your eyes or keep them open, and we'll take some deep breaths in and out, and hopefully the sound comes through okay on Zoom. And just imagine that surrounding us, everyone that's watching, myself, Laurie, and all the people watching, there's a huge sun, there's a huge interconnected energy field of golden light between us all, and we're just amplifying that field now. And now I want you to put any qualities that you want amplified or any things that you want amplified in that field, this beautiful sphere of golden light that's connecting and surrounding us all. The qualities that you want amplified. It could be money, a thing, money. It could be fun, more joy, more peace, more alignment, more of a sense of delight or ecstasy in life. It could be a feeling of freedom. It could be a feeling of safety. Put that into the field now. I'm just going to energize that now. And at home, you can make sound along with this if you want. Just a sense of the Pleiadian energy coming through at the moment. And it's just a sense of you are safe, you are here, you can shift anything. But first, you need to bring compassion and love to your current belief systems, to your current emotions. You can't shift anything through judging it. You can't shift anything by making it wrong. You simply stick to it. So just opening to the possibility that all vibrations and all belief systems are valid. And when you really make them valid and you really bring compassion to them, then you have true freedom to choose the one that you want. So focusing on your third eye now, I want you to visualize something that you want to bring into being now in your third eye region. And the R sound, the first part of Om, it brings things into being. It cooks them. It microwaves, but in a healthy way. It microwaves whatever your vision is. So focus again on that vision in the third eye. Make the colors brighter. Really feel it. Taste, see, look around you, feel it, sense it. One more. Now rub your hands together. Now clap your hands. Just connect the right and left brain. Rub the hands together again. And take a big, joyous breath in and out. And remember, we're in a quantum field here together, so everyone's energy is affecting and amplifying the energy for everyone else. Every time someone dissolves something in their field, it works with the rest of the field, giving everyone else permission to shift. So the question that's coming up now is, what is it that you would love to do that you haven't given yourself permission to do? That you have said, I don't have enough time for, I'm not good enough to do. This is not possible. It's too hard. No one will accept this. What is that thing that you would just love to do? And what would it be like if you gave yourself permission to step into that energy, that thing? Doesn't matter what it is. It could be starting a project, starting a charity, creating a veggie garden, going traveling, learning a musical instrument. Whatever it is for you, what is that thing that you would love to do but you've been putting off because you've been told yourself it's not possible, it's too hard, but really deep down you'd love to do it. And we're going to put that in this beautiful golden sun now and amplify the energy of that. Beautiful. We're going to do some clearings now. Clearing the belief, the pattern that it's not possible, that it's not for me, that only other people can have this, that I'm too old, I'm too young, I'm too this, I'm too that, I'm not this enough, I'm not that enough, I'm not ready, there's no way that I could have that, I can't see the path, how could the universe bring that to me? We're going to dissolve and release that now from the third eye, from the central nervous system, from the endocrine system, from the kidneys and adrenals, from the spinal column now. Take a deep breath in and out. And now I want you to feel your belly as we come to the close of this activation. I want you to feel your solar plexus, and I want you to breathe the energy of the sun into your solar plexus chakra, and I want you to feel it just filling up. I'm going to chant the sound Ram as that fills, which is the sound for the solar plexus chakra. Ram. And to finish, it's the thought, the process to contemplate is, what would be possible if I stopped telling myself it wasn't? What would be possible for my life? What would I love to do? And you might want to finish this podcast and write that down. Or pause the podcast and write that down. What would be possible if I if I stopped telling myself it wasn't? If there were no blocks and no limitations, what would I want to do? What would be possible? What kind of life would I be living? What would really excite me? And stepping into that energy is one of the first steps to shifting your life and your energy in so many areas, whether it's money flow, career, health, relationships. What was it that I would love to do? And what would it be like if I stopped telling myself I couldn't? And also write down how you feel. When you step into the vibration of how do you feel, you've got to be the energy of what the shift that you want to make. How would it feel if I no longer told myself it wasn't possible? Okay, so to complete this, we're just going to feel the energy field, sense it, sense your spine as we do this sound, and as I bring through these codes, it creates shifts in the energy field, in the DNA, in the structure of energy and the flow of energy in our body. So even a micro shift is super, super powerful. So taking a deep breath in and out. And the final thing, as we complete, that it feels like is a blessing from the universe, is everyone receiving a flower in their heart chakra. This is a flower of new life. The flower could be any kind of flower that you sense it as. A flower in your heart chakra. And this flower carries the essence and the symbolism of the energy work that we've all just done in a quantum field now. And then over the next few seconds, when you're ready, you can just slowly, slowly come back and open your eyes. Yeah.
Well, that was amazing. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Oh, it was fun. It was fun. Thanks for having me here. I love doing this work. So,
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So
yeah.
I for sure was able to kind of shift in a way of some things that I'm
Beautiful.
worried about, right?
Yeah. Yeah. That's
So
fantastic.
thank you.
Pleasure.
I hope that people who are listening or watching later that you can like you said, pause it, watch it over again,
Yeah.
use
Yeah.
this as a sample of what, what you can offer in
Absolutely.
full. And yeah, so
Yeah. I mean, I
wow.
have, yeah, as I said, I've got the full hour sessions that people can book with me and all kinds of different things for people at different budgets, but it's that kind of thing and working one on one with that person. But yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I can tell you love it. So I'm
Yeah.
super happy to have had you on today and got to
Yeah.
talk to you. So can we talk a little bit about just what you have going on in your life right now? Tell us something, a fun story about you before we end
Yeah.
our time together.
Fun story. No pressure. Um, what I've got going on, and I'll come to the fun story. Like life is a lot of the time fun for me, and I've got to think of a specific fun story. I'll come to it. Um, I've got a yeah, so I've got a 6 week online not yeah online breakthrough program which starts in October, which I'm excited about. Where I take people through, clearing money blocks, clearing, dreaming big, clearing patterns to dreaming big, connecting with other participants, all sorts of things that I'm doing with that. I'm creating some Facebook ads, which I'm excited about at the moment, and I've got some people from Pakistan helping me create these amazing funnels for these activations that I'm getting out there. And another thing that I do is I play piano, and I love music, so I've yeah, I write my own songs and create on the piano. So that's something that I absolutely love. And I'm planning on, when is it? In a week and a half, I'm participating in a men's retreat, and then 2 weeks after that, a big music retreat, which I'm also going to be part of as well. So they're the things that
Love
are
that.
on the cards. I
I
didn't
love
think of
that.
anything fun, did I?
Okay,
But I mean,
no,
it's all
well,
fun for me. It's
it's
all
all
fun.
fun. Yes, exactly. And I love hearing that you play the piano. My mom is a piano player and
Oh
or
wow,
piano teacher. She taught you, and
wow,
I was told
yeah.
I should learn to play the piano. So I took 8 years of piano.
Ah, okay, and that was enough, yeah.
I will get back to it. It's definitely an
Yeah,
amazing instrument. So I love that
yeah,
about you.
yeah.
And then you're getting to go share your gifts, I guess, at a men's retreat. And
The men's retreat I'm participating on, but
okay,
my one of my best friends is one of the facilitators, and I will share about what I do there as well because he said there'll be a space for that, and then I'm going to be part running the music retreat, so I'll be doing some energy healing work on the music retreat. Yeah, so
wonderful, wonderful.
yeah,
So, what
yeah.
do you love most about what you do? And obviously, we didn't really talk about like the between part of your life where maybe you weren't starting off doing this, you did something else before you did this. So, let's just do a little comparison about what you used to do and what you're doing now and how you feel differently about your life.
Yeah. Um, I th- it, Early on, I was basically doing most of my life. When I was younger, I was working with kids, so I did a lot of work with kids and sporty stuff with kids and all sorts of different stuff like that. working at recreation centres and this kind of thing. I basically just, because I was a creative person, I just got any odd job to fill in the gap while I was doing my creative things. I studied astrology, so I did a full course with the Melbourne School of Astrology. And I don't do astrology readings unless people really, really, really want them, but I still love it. It's still a passion of mine, and I love the vibrations and the way it all works. Yeah, and then I did Uber driving about 6 years ago, as the business was building on the side, and then along with a whole stream of other jobs, but it just continued to just walk in the passion of what I love, and now that's become, you know, the main source of well, my income, but also joy and what I love and passion and everything. So yeah.
Yeah, well, it comes across that you love what you do, and
Yeah,
it also comes across that you love to help people, and
yeah,
that's a really
yeah,
special
yeah,
place to be in your life. Like for those
yeah,
things to align, and
yeah,
so I'm happy for you.
yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. It looks like you love what you do too, so this is good.
Yes, yes. Well, it
uh,
hasn't always been that way, so it's
yeah,
nice to be able to experience
a shift.
the shift, exactly like what you said.
There you
Yeah.
go. I'll have to interview you next time, Laurie.
Okay.
I don't have a podcast yet, but
But you can, if you want it, you can achieve it, right?
yeah, exactly, exactly.
I love it. Well, do you have any
Yeah,
closing thoughts for us, Christopher, before we sign off? We're gonna drop your links in the comments so
yeah,
that people can
yeah.
reach you and get in touch with you. But you have any closing thoughts for us before we sign off?
Just a sec. Oh, yeah. um, and energy can shift fast, and the first step is always kindness. And I know we may not have time, but there's a big thing in the create your own reality world, which I'm in as well, but which is that my current reality is wrong and I'm not manifesting properly. So first, you have to make peace with where you are and not make that wrong, and bring a feeling of safety, and then come into alignment first, and like Abraham Hicks says, and then do your manifesting work. Find relief first. Don't make yourself wrong for, oh, I did this shitty manifestation and blah blah blah, and it's like that just keeps the energy stuck. So kindness, saying kind things to yourself, being kind with yourself, compassion for how you're currently experiencing life is the first step. And then things relax, and then the fun, the joy, the energy flows. Yeah, that
That's
was like,
really good.
yeah,
That's really good. It's really good to remember that. I love
yeah,
that because when we make ourselves wrong, then it's a negative energy that we're creating, right?
yeah, yeah,
So start with self-compassion, self-love,
yeah,
kindness. Yeah,
yeah,
love it,
yeah.
love it. Well, thank you, Christopher, for being on
Thanks,
the
thank you.
Awesome Network. This has been a lot of fun. I'm definitely going to rewatch this when I'm not in Starbucks.
Yeah, exactly. Have another coffee and watch it. Yeah.
But
Awesome. Thanks
it's
so much for having me. Appreciate it.
Well, you've been a true joy. And if you guys are watching right now and you want to connect with Christopher, we're going to drop his contact information and any kind of links he has in the comments so that you can get right to him. And thank you again, Christopher, for being with us today.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
All right. Well, remember, everyone, if you want to be awesome, you can. And I want to tell you that you are awesome and that we can be awesome together. And that's really what this is all about. So thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.